Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Slime Taoshite. And last episode we had our bunny girl that finally made her appearance in the show. Only took like 10 episodes or so, but better late than never. And that actually offered a chance for Flat to get into the spotlight as well, which was pretty unexpected. This other musical critic side of her, right, that we got to see. Definitely helped flesh out her character quite a bit. Really appreciated that. A lot of good stuff last episode for sure. Now this episode, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna get, so let's jump on in and find out. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, wasted no time. I can't always have mates, sadly. I don't know if that makes me feel better. I want to have faith in you. I yeah, Kinopa like a Takopa, you know, I guess that's supposed to be kind of reference to that. Like the one they had in Gabriel Dropout, if you remember that show. Okay, that's not what I thought you would say there, but yeah, it doesn't always have to be meat. Some of the things are worth eating occasionally. Little glowy effect on the bottle. Have you never heard of it? Black dwarf mushrooms. Okay, I never heard of these. A no maker mushroom. And you just fed it to her. Did you not just say these are supposed to be edible? Well, it's understandable. We try to have faith in you, and okay, that's just a loophole technicality. Oh god, this could be a silly episode. Everyone has their own thing they call her. So, is she literally tiny now? The voice does sound different. Oh, I didn't get a good look at her there, but she definitely changed. I was thinking like tiny, but maybe they just meant like small child tiny. I don't know. We'll get a better look at her when we come back. Freaking Hulkera. I'm sure Beelzebub will show up at some point. Like how that one shot of the opening that's kind of like dedicated to a bunch of like one-off characters. And we are getting a title. I ate a mushroom and turned into a child. So yeah, literally childlike form. Oh my god, she is adorable. I mean, yeah, no real harm done. She's smaller than her daughters. That was kind of Looney Tunes-esque. Can I pick you up? Well, yeah. There we go. I was wondering who was gonna do it first. I mean, after how long you've been alive, you should appreciate this, you know. Good thing. Say that when you're taller than your daughters. Reading your bedtime story. Yeah, didn't you pick up on that? Aw. Yeah, we could be this for the rest of the show. Oh, it's a slime. Okay. Okay. It's okay if she doesn't. I see a lot of blushing there. I have high hopes for this question. Please do. Okay. I'm glad that she's somewhat embracing it. That's definitely for the best. It really is. Yeah, there's another side. It's not a competition of who pets are the gentlest. Although it'll be a... Sounds like a great idea for a competition, though. Why not both? She's too short to reach it. Well, whatever household members can do that. Oh. Yeah, everybody's jumping on this. You become her doll. Which is funny because I'm watching Shadow's House later today. Probably not. Oh, really? Doke is up. Okay, I was misled. She actually does a Doka's on the opening too, which is something to actually focus on more this time. So yeah, I told you Beelzebub would show up. Probably the usual way. Splash on cue. She's so tiny. Yes, it's it's another long lost child. Yeah, she's gonna want to hug her too. And stop looking like one. Yeah, nobody's really against this new form. I disagree. Strongly disagree. There's no trouble here. Oh, wow, that was actually a clever counterattack there. No need to hurry. the important reasons. Oh my god, that is a huge... Is that pudding? That is huge if that's pudding. Like, Jesus Christ. Well, she's living the life over there. No wonder she wanted them brought over. We tell nobody about this. This remains our secret. Gokigenyo to you too. I would never. Naturally, she gets her turn. No. Yeah, you could at least do that much. I think they do. Okay, that's not fair. You know, you'll get used to it soon enough. Didn't sound like a joke. Okay, that's a location. Never be around the corner, can it? I've heard of the concept. Really? A pharmacist just chills up there? Are you big enough to climb? Right. Oh my god. They look friendly. We don't do we though? The guys want to chill at home today. Even slacking Beelzebub. Nah. At least you had fun earlier. But they want to go on adventures too. You know, the hat looks so much bigger now that she's smaller. The hat already looked fairly big. But yeah, we have our quest. World Tree. Sekaiju. Nice place. She's so adorable like this, I can't get over it. I don't like having to root against her on a mission, but I kind of am. Okay. Oh, elevator. Really? Really? It's like a friggin' gift shop or something. You know, it makes sense. You already mentioned the school trip coming over here. Of course, there's conveniences. Yeah, that's what I was expecting too. I was a fool for it. Wolves. Yeah, she's buying stuff. Look delicious though. I love what she's doing with her voice too. I haven't commented on it yet, but I thought it several times that she's doing a great job making her voice even cuter than usual. Splitting coins that way does trigger me slightly. Watch your step. Oh, there's the wolves that were mentioned. And are they gonna be surprisingly friendly? Or wow, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, the wolves in the other slime show were definitely more violent than this initially. Yeah, very domesticated. She's like barely taller than that sign. Oh, those are cute. You know, the lolly version of Yuki always kind of reminds me of Tanya a little bit. What he was like a mobile game. Oh, there's the kitty cats. We saw for like a second, maybe a second and a half. Oh, well, okay, they have a hot spring here. You're having fun though, right? That's the important thing. Yeah, not much to see in regards to Azusa because of certain circumstances. But yeah, they more than make up for that aspect. It's an incredible view, though, for sure. A top tier location for that. I love the transitions. They make it so much better. Man, they have everything in here. Drooling sloths. It's kind of gross. So, actually, it brings up a good point. I wonder how powerful she is in this state. But seems like powerful enough, yeah. Durr. What a battle cry. Excellent form. Yeah, they learned their lesson. Yeah, we're making really good progress. You notice that something important is behind that door. And no, I almost forgot what we were here for halfway through. Really bonded over this trip, haven't we? How about you just holding her? Let's not do that. It's nice to get more of these two, honestly. Definitely true. That's a really cute giggling. I always enjoy sisters getting along well, so yeah, I'll gladly take that kind of thing. Oh hey, there's the pharmacist, I guess. Please make me bigger. Give me some drug that'll make me bigger, please. And she is actually really cute. More so than I thought she would be. Sparkle with her eyes. Beads. Well, that name sounds familiar. Yeah, right on cue. Definitely was not expecting to find her. She's like, wow, you've grown so not since I last seen you. So basically, we didn't need to go through all the trouble. Don't Yōkai me. That was definitely intentional. You're lucky you're cute. Is there, what are you thinking? I feel like there's a ulterior motive here. I mean, for one thing, she might just like tear through her clothes if she suddenly grows. Maybe that's the play here. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Yep, it seems to be working. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is indeed what she was aiming for. I would do the same thing. I'm more surprised that you didn't think that would happen. I mean, it's just physics. But damn. Get the best counterattack. Just, we'll all do it. And 2 bastions in 1 episode. And now we have proper odds and stuff for it too. What's on your mind, Pekoda? She might be envious of the chests of most of the people in this path. I would imagine not, yeah. That is how it works. You've been a bad girl, Pekoda. Okay, I was expecting a spanking, but I guess that's fine too. Can you hit me again? Okay. What are you getting at here? I mean, okay, that is where we're going with this. I mean, perfect time for it. It's just Hey, don't rationalize it to me. I'm already on board. Yeah, why are you running? Why are you running? Meanwhile, nobody minding it one bit. And that's what we end off on. Imagine just having Azusa lean on you. Yeah, I really was not expecting this as an idea for an episode. I mean, I was a little bit conflicted on whether or not I wanted her to go back to normal because, I mean, on the one hand, she did become really adorable when she shrunk down, but her normal form is fantastic as well, so it's like, why can't I have both? But it doesn't work that way. I think I only have like 1 episode left too. I don't know how I'm gonna survive without this show in my life. Like, I really don't. Like, it's just such a wonderful cast of characters. I can't just, like, say goodbye to them, I mean. Okay, that was the episode. Pause please. Okay, that was the 11th episode of Slime Taoshite. And this episode, we started off with a mushroom party. Just having a good time. And Halkoda provided the mushrooms, and we just like trusted that for some reason, even though we probably shouldn't have. Because I remember back in episode, I don't know, 2 or 3, it was really pretty early on, when Halkoda first gave some weird mushroom or something to Azusa, and she got very, you know, affected by it, or was it Hulk that was affected by it, or both? I don't know. The point is, things got exciting between them, very eerie-ish, as a result of strange mushrooms, and we kind of had a bit of a repeat of that, except different. Instead of affecting like emotionally, it was more of a physical change, right? She kind of shrunk down. Like when it was called the shrinking mushroom, I was expecting like a 6 inches tall kind of, like like an action figure size is kind of what I was imagining, but no, it was more like a lollification kind of thing, which I'm not going to complain about that. I'm definitely not. She was actually even smaller than her own daughters, which is which is great about it. And I love just how excited everyone got about this. Like everybody kind of wanted a piece of her, whether it was like head pats or picking her up or combing her hair, or just aggressive hugging. Like everybody wanted something out of this new form. And it was great. Even Azusa kind of got, fairly used to it after a bit. Like, she still wanted to get back to normal, but she kind of, like, somewhat embraced, okay, I guess I'm going to be treated like a child for a bit, fine, whatever, it's temporary, I'll deal with it. Like, she kind of went into that line of thinking for a bit there. I especially love, like Shellshut and Falfa, because it was, like, essentially a role reversal, right? Because she's their mother, but they were kind of acting like mothers to her, reading her that book and all that. That was great. Probably one of my favorite parts of like the first half was that little bit there. But yeah, as always, we kind of brought in Beelzebub. I mean, she doesn't really live with us, but somehow we always find a way to bring her into the plot of the episode, which is always appreciated for sure. And yeah, we went over to Demon Area Place to get some help, right? Because that's our best option, really. And Beelzebub kind of insisted they brought the daughters along. So, and that's, it's pretty in line with her character. Even though they didn't actually go along with the main trip itself to the tree. Like, it's like we had essentially 2 trips, one to, Pecoda, then one actually to the World Tree. And most people just went, like, for the first trip, they just, and then they just stayed behind and waited. Like, almost makes you wonder why they came to begin with, if they were only going to go that far. But, it was important for the second bath scene, so for that reason alone, it was important that they came. And Pecoda also appreciated the new form, for sure. I mean, literally everybody does. I don't think a single person in this episode was like, oh no, Azusa became childlike, whatever shall we do? This is disastrous, we must reverse this immediately. Not a single person in the show said that. Not a single one. I just want to point that out. But yeah, basically we went to the World Tree to get the pharmacist to help out, and this was all Pecoda's idea, which is why you should be skeptical of it. But we brought around both Farnia, I don't quite remember their names, the 2 blue-haired twins, right? They were brought along with Azusa, which actually led to a good chance to have the 3 of them like together. Usually they're only around with like the overall big old group, as like transportation and whatnot. So actually having a bit of a 3-way dynamic with nobody else, that was certainly different. For sure. I mean, for one thing, yeah, it also gave us a chance for the 2 sisters themselves to interact, which I definitely appreciate, for sure. And just the World Tree itself, I mean, it was very much like a touristy location. They got booths and stuff and like gift shop kind of things, right? That's the kind of place it is. Definitely was counter different than I was expecting, but it still was a fun adventure. It was like half tourist location, half adventure. Like it was a very, very interesting thing, because like monsters you thought would like attack, like the wolves, they were just friendly good doggies that you pet, right? And kitty cats and stuff. And we even had a hot spring scene at like a fantastic location too. Like I've seen a lot of hot spring scenes in anime, but as far as like location, overall environment, that was definitely like top 5 for sure. Like top tier for sure. And also had some weird looking sloths. I mean, they were technically enemies, I guess, but nothing we couldn't handle. And we finally got there. Yeah, it was actually a nice little shop with like inside of a tree, kind of like what you might find in the Kokiri Forest, like a Zelda game. But also a familiar face. And like long time no see. She's a part of this, carrying boxes. And she hardly recognized Azusa because she's smaller now. But then we got a bit of a realization that we didn't really need to do that. We kind of went through a lot of trouble because Wyvern could have just flown up there and like deliver the stuff. Like we didn't need to go up there ourselves, but she made her do that anyway. So she was not super happy about that, but luckily the goal was technically accomplished. We got our medicine, and she grew back. Except the clothes were still the same size, because that's kind of how physics work, you know. Unless you're watching some kind of show that's like doing it for censor purposes, where they have the clothes magically grow and shrink with the person, right? Which this is not the case. So the clothes tore as a result. Which, yeah, I'm surprised. Honestly, I did not see that coming. Right? I thought she was a bit more perceptive than that, but especially at this point, she should be especially wary of any ideas Pekura gives her, because you got to think, okay, there's probably some ulterior motive going on here. Like, if I was Azusa, I would kind of be in that mindset at that point. So, but Azusa is brilliant in some ways, because she was like, you know what? We'll just all get naked together in the bath. That'll help balance things out, right? So, great idea for sure. And then led us to a very nice scene between Azusa and Pekura. Because, you know, Pekura, we already had the whole kissing thing from, you know, before, right? But now she's kind of aspiring for something greater, right? Oppai touching, essentially. And this is where Azusa's plan kind of backfires, because right now her oppai are fully exposed and very much in grabbing range. So, yeah, she kind of put herself in the situation and had to kind of run away. I did like how this whole thing's going on, everyone else is just like enjoying the bath, like eyes closed, mouth open, just like, this is the life, you know. This is what it's all about. All the hardships I go through, it's all okay because of this moment right here. It's just I never want to leave. You know, they kind of have that vibe going on as Azusa was running around, you know, trying to, you know, protect your purity and all that. So that was great. Just overall, a really fun episode. Definitely one of the more silly episodes for sure. You know, kind of reminds me a little bit of the quest to get Shellshare Fall. I can't remember which one it happened to, but whichever one became a regular slime a few episodes ago, and we had to go on a quest to get her fixed. It kind of reminded me of that, kind of like in the same vein sort of situation, except it happened to our protagonist directly. And you know, even a sillier situation, really, because like this was much less inhibiting to like your daily life than becoming a literal regular slime, right? She's just like a slightly smaller version of her own self. She's still like humanoid and stuff, so really not anywhere near as dire for sure. And also it's happening to herself and not her child, so there's less panic associated with it as well, I would imagine. So definitely I had a more silly feel to it as a result of those as a result of that stuff. Also, we had some giant pudding. Also, I don't know how Beelzebub swung sleeping with all three of the lollies in this show. You know, like Lolly Azusa included. But I don't know. I wanted to watch the scene like happen before that, but I guess she managed it somehow. So that was a funny little bit there. Just she reached her goal of the episode like right at that point. We didn't even hit the halfway mark, and she kind of reached her goal. We had ways to go until Azusa reached hers, but Beelzebub very efficient. So yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, I love this show. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say on this episode. Just really great anime, really great episode. I don't know how I'm gonna function with it out of my life, because I doubt anything's gonna be able to fill this slot next episode, fill the hole to my heart that this will leave. But I'll look for it regardless. I actually haven't even seen the chart of the new season yet, so maybe it's better than I think. But yeah, and anyway, just this show, why does it have to end? That's all I ask. Season 2 when? It's not even over yet, but I want my season 2 like now. Anyway, yeah, that was the episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you click the like button if you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.